we know that the UK plans to cut down on its net migration in the coming years, and there's so much discussions going on behind the scenes to try to find out the best way that they are going to do this. But today we're going to be talking about the post-study work visa. Is the UK going to stop the post-study work visa in the next year or 2 years, in the next couple of months? If you're interested in finding out this answer, then of course keep watching. My name is Tari, and on this channel we'll talk about UK visas and immigration. We'll talk about how to safely and successfully travel to the UK and how to settle and navigate through life as an immigrant living in the UK. If this sounds like something you're interested in, then please subscribe, turn on your bell icon so you don't miss out on any of my videos going forward. Okay, like I said before, there's been so much talk, there's so much discussions going on behind the scene about how the UK can reduce its net migration, and I've talked about some of the measures that they are thinking of putting into place in terms of student visa and dependent visas. I've done some videos about it. I'll put it up here. I'll put a link so that you can have a look at those videos yourself, so that you can have a better understanding of what we're talking about and why they are wanting to reduce the net migration. Okay, and one of the reasons is because from June to June last year, from June 2021 to June 2022, 12 months, the net migration to the UK was 500,000 people more than it was the previous year, more than the people that actually left the UK. And as a result of that, there's so much pressure on the healthcare facilities, on social amenities, and this UK Home Office, they're trying to reduce the net migration. Okay, so there are so many other reasons which I've talked about, and like I said, the video will be there for you to have a look just to get a better understanding. And recently, on January 25th, 2023, the Times Higher Education actually published an article that says that the UK Home Secretary, Suella Braverman, is proposing to cut down on the post-study work visa. And we know that anyone that knows about the UK post-study work visa, initially it was abolished in 2012. It was taken away in 2012, and it was brought back in June or July 2021 by the then Prime Minister Boris Johnson. Okay, and as a result of that, there was an influx of students coming to the UK. One of the reasons they brought it back was to encourage students from foreign countries, to encourage foreign students to come into the UK, because obviously these students benefit the economy of the country. So it was introduced then, and now Suella Braverman is planning to reduce the number of post-study work visa. Okay, so what she has proposed is that the post-study work visa is only for 6 months. The post-study work visa usually is 2 years. So once you've completed your course, you are able to apply for a post-study work visa, which allows you to stay in the UK for 2 years while you look for an employment. But what she's proposing is that you will be able to apply for a post-study work visa, which should allow you to stay in the UK for 6 months so you can find employment. And if you don't find employment within that 6 months, you would have to go back to your country. However, a lot of people are fighting against it, because the post-study work visa, the 2 years post-study work visa, is one of the things that makes it attractive, makes the UK attractive for foreign students to come in, because they are well aware, they are sure that once they finish their course, if they have gone to do a master's for maybe 1 year, once they finish their course that year, they have at least 2 years to get themselves together to find a job or go back to their country. And this puts them in good place in terms of competition with other countries. So if it was to be reduced to 6 months, it means that these students would not want to come to the UK to study, because they won't be having that 2 years post-study work visa. So why would they want to come when they can go to places like Canada or places like Australia, where they can actually get a job afterwards? They can get their visa extended after their study. So these are the things that we're talking about, because these students actually contribute to the economy. So in terms of working, they work in different sectors: the health sector, engineering sector, the manufacturing sector. Students come in and they work. Their dependents come in and they work. They pay a lot of money in terms of their visa application. They pay a lot of money, and talk about their fees as well. They pay a lot of money compared to the home students in the UK. They pay much more for their fees compared to home students. Okay, so if you were to stop or reduce the post-study work visa, it means that the UK will no longer be attracted to foreign students. They will go to other countries, and then it will affect the economy, because all that money would no longer come to the UK. Okay, so these are just the things that they are proposing. So it hasn't been concluded yet whether it's going to be reduced or not. It's just a proposal. It's a proposal that is still being considered. Okay, so however, if you are in the UK already as a student, you know that it is not going to affect you. Okay, so the only people that it will affect, say for instance the proposal was accepted, it will only affect people that are coming to the UK to study after the date of the announcement. Say for instance they announced that maybe from September 2023, then this is going to be the situation. Post-study work visa is now going to be 6 months. Then this announcement would affect any student that's coming to the UK from September that year. Okay, so whoever is already in the UK, that proposal is not going to affect you if it was accepted. So it's important to know that. So don't panic at all. It hasn't been accepted yet. The proposal has been made, but it hasn't been accepted. And even if it is accepted, it's not going to affect you if you're already in the UK. So my advice would be, if you're wanting to come to the UK as a student, then by all means get your application in and come to the UK. If you want to come to the UK for any other reason, for work purpose or for visiting or to stay, then please do it, because we know that the laws change every year. So come April, there will be some new changes as well, and you don't want a negative change to affect you. So if you want to come to the UK, by all means, go ahead and put your application in and come to the UK. Okay, so this is just a quick one. I thought I'll come quickly and just share this with you, because it was the Times Higher Education the article was published yesterday, the 25th, and I thought I would come here quickly and talk about it. Okay, I hope this video has been helpful. If it has helped you, give it a thumbs up, share with your friends and family, and of course subscribe to my channel if you haven't already done so. If you have any questions, any video suggestions, put them in the comment section and I'll do my best to answer them and also make videos on them. But thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.